97.2 Kofifi FM, where it all began. Welcome to it, Kofifi Sports. Another day. Thank you so much for choosing us. Thank you so much for partnering with us. Let us enjoy this journey. Exciting show ahead. We saw some PSL games. We saw some EPL games. We saw some rugby today. This weekend. The Springboks, a beautiful, rare win at Cardiff. It doesn't normally happen, but they won convincingly. The Women's World Cup has come to an end. What a journey we've had with the ladies. We close it off today. It's been a beautiful month with the ladies. Everything has been beautiful. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful weekend. The weather was perfect. The weather is starting to be warm this side of town. I don't know where you are, but where we are, it's starting to be warm. The birds are singing in the mornings. Everything is just so beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Kofifi Sports. Once again, your proud host, Sia Dumisa Madi. As per norm, as per usual, I'm never alone with the legend himself. He's a soccer analyst. He's a sports agent. He's the walking encyclopedia. I call him the dictionary. He just knows so much about sports. But Joe, how are you, my good sir?
You're giving me such a huge title. People will start focusing on me and say, hey, it's a fly by night.
But you always say that, but I'm just being honest.
They will say that's a fly by night and look what he's doing to him. But we love football.
Yeah, of course.
There's one thing about it. We love it and we love sports also. And the good thing is that even we are apartheid kids, we have grown up loving all types of sports.
Irrespective.
Irrespective.
Yeah.
So we were actually exposed to all types of sports because we had wonderful facilities with the apartheid government. They looked after facilities.
Of course.
It was another job creation situation.
Of course.
I just hope our current government can focus on that and see that there is work that can be given to people and also to green the areas and keep it nicely.
Of
course. That's what the apartheid government did. They gave us our areas, they say this is your job. And they used to say it in Afrikaans. Jy nodig nie om werk toe te ry met die bus nie. Sommer werk jy met die huis.
Yeah, no, interesting thing that you speak about, Brajo. Something that is close to my heart. It's so sad that since the apartheid government, we've never seen our own government building stadiums for their own people, you know? You look at the stadia around, Loftus Versfeld, where Sundowns plays. It's an apartheid, I wouldn't say apartheid, but it's a stadium that was built by the previous government. You look at the Ellis Park Stadium, beautiful facilities, also built for rugby for the Lions. You look at Newland Stadium in Cape Town, beautiful stadium, also built for rugby and cricket as well sometimes. You look at Kings Park Stadium and Absa Park in KZN, also a stadium built for rugby. Our government has not built anything for us. It's so sad because I'm not going to count Moses Mabhida and
you're not going to count the revamped ones because the Dobsonvilles and
Orlando's
was there now.
Yeah. And all those stadiums, it's the FIFA budget that built those stadiums.
Yeah.
It's not our government that built. It's so sad. I don't want to be political about it, but you just raised something that's close to my heart. Anyways, moving right along. What do you say about that? But they've not built anything, ne? As a person who's been in the game.
Yeah, no, very little. And under their ears, they stole away a heritage stadium, the Union Stadium in Westbury. You know, they stole the grandstand. They stole everything. It's metal. There's nothing there. There's not even a seat. They stole the whole stadium, the houses that was on the stadium, everything. It's now just a dumping in a squatting place.
Sad, ne? Sad. Anyways, what can we do? We move on. Brajo, beautiful weekend. As I said, there was a lot of PSL. Not a lot, but my talking point, my highlight, you look at Twitter, you look at all the social medias. It's so unfortunate what is happening at Naturena. It's so sad. I was not happy to see the fans throwing missiles at Molefe Ntseki. I think he doesn't deserve that. He's got a family, he's got kids. You don't want to do that to an adult. You don't want to do that to someone's father. You know, it's totally wrong. I'm against, I don't condone it. But at the same time, I understand the Kaizer Chiefs fans. I mean, you can't travel all these provinces, like they are from Gauteng, they are from KZN, from Cape Town, to witness such. I'm not saying what they did was right, but I also understand where they're coming from. It's hurtful what we are seeing that is happening right now. I mean, Brajo, you look at Kaizer Chiefs, they've only won one game since the season started, including preseason. Just one game. It's sad. It's not Kaizer Chiefs that we know. You look at a team like Sundown, they have 12 points. Kaizer Chiefs just has 1 point. So I'm not saying what the fans did is justified, but I feel like I understand where they're coming from as well. We saw the game yesterday, Kaizer Chiefs versus TS Galaxy. It's a grudge game considering what happened in the Nedbank Cup when Zakele Lupasa scored. So we saw the game yesterday. Beautiful game from where I was sitting, the game that I watched. It was just one team. It was TS Galaxy, and TS Galaxy. Chiefs was nowhere to be seen. TS Galaxy was just a superior team. They were pressing very well. They did the right things. There was just one team on the day. Even if Chiefs drew yesterday, they didn't deserve it. But Joe, I don't know. As football people, I respect the brand of Kaizer Chiefs. I really respect it. What I'm seeing now is not what I grew up knowing. Is not what this brand stands for. Am I exaggerating? Is it that bad? Or is it just me and my imagination, Rajo?
No, you're not exaggerating, because you can see Kaizer Chiefs fans were always the calm fans. The people that didn't believe in violence. When we used to go to stadiums,
Yeah.
when we were young, it was the troublemakers were the Orlando
I grew up, I knew that as well. That's why they are love and peace. Like Kaizer Chiefs, love
and
and peace.
Amazulu. Those were the two fans.
Don't speak about the Zulus, but anyways.
Those were the two fans that were troublesome. And sometimes people just get totally fed up. And that's basically the situation. So you're not exaggerating. And the reason why I brought the fans in, because those are the people that are spending money
Of
day
course.
in
From different provinces as well.
day in and day out,
Of course.
to go and get their tickets, and also week in and week out to go to the stadium. So those are the people that are spending money, and they're frustrated. And Kaizer Chiefs is a big brand.
Of
and
course.
do you know what is so sad is that some of them go out of their way to pay their membership.
Of course.
They pay their membership,
Of course.
and they pay for everything that the team brings to them under the membership. They even go and pay to have the original Kaizer Chiefs attire, though there's a whole lot of other people that have Hong Kong ones.
Yeah. But the real supporters buy, and we discussed it on the show, it's 1.3
Yes.
for a Chiefs jersey.
Yes.
I mean,
And they go for it. They pay for it.
Mm.
See, that is basically something that we have to take into consideration, and we also have to acknowledge that they are pushed into that direction. They are not spiteful.
Hence, I'm saying I understand. I'm not condoning what they did. It's totally wrong. But I understand where they're coming from, Brajo. As you say as well, I really understand where they're coming from. They spend so much money. So, Brajo, from where I'm standing, I feel like the whole Kaizer Chiefs needs to do some soul searching from management, technical team, even the players themselves, even that kid who's at development. I think they need to do some soul searching. I don't know. I don't think it's a Molefe Ntseki issue. I don't think it's a Kaizer Junior issue. I don't think it's a, I don't know, which player can I name? Mdum Tanzania issue. I think it's holistically, something is not right there. That's just my observation. I don't know. What do you think is the problem there, Maikusa?
I think there's nothing wrong with the development, because there's a whole lot of eager young boys that want to take themselves to the next level. The only wrong thing about the development at the moment is basically they are seeing negativity in where they want to go to. That's a wrong thing. But over the years, there was always sound things happening at Kaizer Chiefs
Yeah, yeah,
development. So there's nothing wrong there. There's nothing basically wrong with the players.
Mm-hmm.
There's everything wrong with management and the coaches.
And the technical team.
And yeah, that's the coaches.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah,
the
yeah,
technical
yeah, yeah,
team.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a management and a technical thing. And it is important for you as management to bring in the right people. You saw. I don't want. I know that you will want to talk about the game, but we will talk about the game. But you'll see that Tim realized that he's not going to keep himself clever because he was a football agent slash lawyer, and then he brings in the right people to take control of the team. He tried South Africans. It didn't work.
Yes,
It didn't work. And myself and him worked internationally. We did work internationally, and he has a whole lot of international context.
That's the TS coach.
No, the boss, the chairman.
Tim. Yes.
Tim has got a whole lot of international context. And he used that international context. He didn't keep himself clever and said, and he brought in a coach that lots of people thought is an unknown. Who's this coach?
Yeah.
But the coach is doing well for the club.
Yeah, I think Sid Ramovic has done well. I think so too.
The coach is doing well for the club. You see, the club in the first season was under very much duress when it comes to saving the status and all that. But you can see now they're beginning to play structured football, and they're getting to a space where things are happening.
And they don't concede. Hey, they've not conceded this season.
Yeah, they don't concede.
Very stingy at the back.
But that's what I'm saying. He gets the right players, and he understands that it's an investment, and you have to have respect for the people that works for you, so they get their salaries, and they also see active participation by the chairman on their level. I told you what he does. Now what chairman? I never saw a chairman do what Tom is doing. You understand? He's singing with them. He's playing the drum.
His dress code, wearing the hat.
His dress code.
You
see, and he shows the players that I'm not bigger than you. We are on two levels. You are on playing level, and I'm on management level. I must do my best to make sure that you do your best. Because if I don't do my best, you're not going to do your best. If I'm not in time with your salaries, if I don't give you all the type of things to make you train well and do things well at the club, you are not going to give me service. So you have respect for my level, I have respect for your level. But when we have to meet on your level and do your things, I'm willing to get to your level.
Yeah. Well said. So wait for it for Kaizer Chiefs, Panacho.
New coach.
Should they bring back Arthur Zwane maybe to continue what he did last season?
No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They must get a new coach. A coach that will basically still work with Arthur and Dylan.
Yeah.
And let Molefe go and work again with
the development. Yeah.
Because Molefe is not going to get it right. He's not going to get it right.
I'm with you on that one.
He's not going to get it right. Because you can see, I still had hope for him getting it right. Trust me.
You did.
I had lots of hope for him getting it right. But if you look at the type of players that is basically putting his hope on, I mean, you cannot trust Chivaviro.
Of course. And
week in and week out, and then you bring in Siale, and then you make a big fuss about Castillo. You see, It's a little bit. It shows that you cannot look past a player, and if you're a coach, you must look past a player. You must not look at the little that you see. You must see what is there still in him that you can unearth. And none of the Kaizer Chief players gave you that type of homework to say that there's something still special in this one. But you can only get that if the player is actually showing true flashes of that when he's on the field. Don't worry about the mistakes that he's doing, but look at what type of mistakes it is, and look at the ability. You look at headers, you understand. I mean, Chivaviro, I saw him this week. He can't even head properly. He can't even head properly. Now then, what are you saying? What are you saying?
And you put all your hopes in him.
Yeah, you need to put your hopes in somebody that can give you everything. Even if the boy cannot dribble, if he's not so skillful like the Messis and the Cristiano Ronaldos, but he can actually gives you something that will win you a game, then you have to work on it. There's Shalulile, not a dribbler, special player and all that, but he gives you something that can win you a game.
Definitely.
Very effective, and that's why Rulani will always trust in him. He's got a reason to do that.
Thank you so much. I think you've covered the Chief situation. We've tackled it. We've spoken about it. I like the name that you just dropped now, Rulani. But Joe, I heard you say the other day that you don't see Rulani doing well this season.
No, I didn't say I don't see him doing well this season.
Yes.
I said Sundowns this time around will not have a runaway season. And I still stick to it. They won't have a runaway season.
But I don't understand why you're saying they won't have a runaway season, because they've played 4 games and they've won maximum points.
Yeah, against
4 games, 12 points.
Name me the oppositions.
It was Sikukune, very good team.
Sekukune,
a very good team.
How did they win against Sekukune?
It was a 2-1.
Yes, but how did they win? Who lost the game? Sekukune lost the game.
Yeah.
If Sekukune was more focused and they had to do what they were supposed to do, because did you look at the Sundowns games, the goals, the 2 goals, giveaway goals? Did you look at the place kick?
Yeah, beautiful free kick. I saw it.
The free kick.
Yeah, beautiful.
Sekukune.
Yeah,
beautiful.
So Weber.
Yeah, and who made the stupid mistake? Sundowns will punish you if you make stupid mistakes. It was Sekukune.
Then they played Chiefs, another good team, a big team.
No.
A big team, Brajo.
No, yeah, there's a big team. They played a team that didn't even win in the preseason.
But it's a big team.
Yes, you can be a big team. Manchester United is also a big team, but what are they doing? You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that let's not concentrate on name. Let's basically concentrate on what you did before you played Sundowns. They did nothing before they played Sundowns. You see? So, did you expect actually something to come out of nothing? You're smart enough to know that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so definitely. Now name me the third one.
It was Golden Arrows was they were out.
Now
that was a walk in the park.
We're not even going to talk about it.
That was a walk in the park. You looked at the goal difference. One shotted goal for Golden Arrows in the whole game.
Yes.
One shotted goal.
So that's why I said we don't want to even entertain that. Go to the fourth one.
Chippa United, who drew against Pirates. A strong Pirates side who just won 5-0 and 4.
Yes. But did you look at the score that they won against Chippa?
Yeah.
What was the score?
2-0.
It was 2-0.
Yes.
Did you look at basically the goals?
Yes.
Did you see something? You see, so it was again giveaways. You see, that's not the Sundowns that we know that will come at you you will really see nothing.
But the points are in the bag.
I agree
100%.
with you. I cannot. I'm going to be very stupid and foolish if I don't agree with you. They played 4 games. They have 12 points.
No one has done that so far.
Yes. And the reason why they can do that It's not because they had a good preseason. It's because they had a good 10 years. And they stick to the plan. The 10 years that they had, they stick to their plan, and they didn't go this way and that way. It's like you stay in your house, you make sure that you don't change everything in the house. You change slightly. This year you said, okay, I will paint this room red, and this is the only room that I'm going to paint because this room needs painting. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You see, but what I'm going to also do is let me get some more paint, because tomorrow if I feel that I want to change, I still don't want to go and drive out and to buy. That's why they buy players and loan them out and make sure that. And also what Sundowns is doing, it's a total good strategy. They buy what you cannot buy, so they cripple you. So they cripple you, and they test. If they see they cannot use it by them, then they send it away. So they will always have enough to get by. You see, it was easy for them to tell Malule, go to Toronto.
Yeah. But again, if you say it's been a good 10 years, it's a good structure and everything. I've seen a team like Barcelona, good structure, everything. But the coach that came in, the standards dropped. I've seen Manchester United, good 26 years, 28 years from
Can I say something? I want to help you. I want to help you on that one.
Yeah.
They had one coach.
That is
Pizzo. They only had Pizzo. They had one coach. I just want to help you. Manchester had 6 different coaches.
Yeah. But then all those coaches couldn't continue with the foundation that was left by Alex Ferguson.
Yes. Now, do you know why? It's because after Sir Alex Ferguson, they didn't bring in someone that will emulate him. They brought in his friend. And his friend was doing quite well at Everton. David Moyes was supposed to stay by Everton.
Big mistake, I agree with you.
Big mistake. And Everton came because, did you see how he made players like Steven Pienaar?
I remember the trophies.
And Everton made a lot of money because most of the stars came from Everton. Everton was the feeding team of the other teams.
Of course. But just to sum it all up, the weekend sports, whilst you take a deep breath, I can see you're worked up. So I'm just going to give an update of the weekend sports that happened. PSL, then we take a break. So how it all went out. Friday night, 18th of August, SuperSport United, Cape Town City. SuperSport United, victorious by 1-0. Royal AM, Stellenbosch. After Royal AM scored first, Stellenbosch came on to win 3-1 in the second half. It went into halftime, Royal AM leading. Stellenbosch came back to win 3-1. On Saturday, Polokwane City and Cape Town Spurs. Polokwane City 3, Cape Town Spurs 1. I feel sorry for Sean Bartlett, a person that I've got a soft spot for. I love Sean Bartlett, second leading goal scorer in the all-time Bafana, but it's just not cracking it right. Do you think he'll get it right, Rajo?
No, he's not getting it.
He's not, ne?
He's not getting it.
Do you need more time?
I think he doesn't need more time, he needs budget.
True. Well said. Say no more. Well said. Then we had an interesting KZN derby. Amazulu and Richards Bay ended up in a stalemate, 0-0 draw. That was an interesting one. And then we move on to Saturday evening. Chippa United 0 Sundowns 2, the game we spoke about. And yesterday, the big one we spoke about. TS Galaxy and Kaizer Chiefs. TS Galaxy being victorious 1-0. Still leaves Kaizer Chiefs with no win for the season. They just have a draw. As we're going to the break, we'll be back with a bang. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back now. Thank you so much.